We're going live right now. My fault.
I had good intentions and was sharply focused after finishing my prison stint, but since then it's diminishing, you'd hardly notice. That's cause my vision's getting limited and foggy, so that ignorance commences, and there's vengeance in my faulty motive. You smell that failure? What a stench, it's an ungodly odor. I'm back to sipping hen, I'm slipping and my body's bloated. A saucy poet quick to get it in with party goers. They got me loaded, feeling tenser than Iraqi soldiers. I got no dough to pay attention with, and I'd be homeless unless my father let me in his crib. But I'm as old as scripts in the Quran. I posted with him when Muhammad wrote it. Got weeded with Jesus on Christmas and I sparked with Moses. Me and money, we were intimate but lost our closeness. We started drifting when I switched from giving rocks to smokers. If it's in New York and it's illicit, then I probably sold. Now I'm trying to make a difference like the premise in the Cosby Show did. I don't wanna go back to what I used to do. I'm trying to do better. Put in a bunch of applications. None of these employers are fucking with me. They don't wanna give me an opportunity. I'm trying. Still I'm jobless. Why? Cause interviewers gawk that I'm convicted through the court for trying to get some loot. They ostracize a criminal. They don't wanna put no fucking sharks inside a swimming pool. The stark denial's pivotal in causing crime to hit the roof. It's hard to find a different rule. I'm qualified but cynical. I'm not the kind of censor truths or compromise my principles for sponsors like a bitch would do. And honest scribe the kids can use to quantify the imbeciles and conquer lies in general. Economize and get polluted. The products I considered food were not designed to get consumed by Harvard guys. They've been infused with horrifying chemicals. Of course to buy nutritional, the costs are high, which then excludes the poor. They find it whimsical. So McDonald's lines umbilical cords, inclined to injure youth before their lives begin, producing morbid minded cystic tumors form. The mind and physical are aligned. Don't misconstrue the importance of scientific jewels. Talk is fine, but listen too.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Herm Radio. What you just heard was Anton the Bum, man, with a real dope track, man. It's called Good Intentions, man, produced by Contrary Beats, man. Yo, shout out to Anton the Bum out of NY, bro. Definitely check him out. Tonight we got a real dope rapper and producer, man, out of MA. Man, this dude's real ill, man. Good people, good vibes. Plus it comes through in the music, man. Tonight we got Dre Bummy on the show. What up, Dre Bummy? You're muted still.
Oh, yo, what's up, man? What's
What's up?
going
How you
on?
doing?
Yo, I'm doing okay, man. I'm vibing out, chilling.
Yeah.
I'm alive, breathing, so that's always great.
Getting some fresh air, I see.
Yeah.
Very essential, man. Yo, on Herm Radio, what we do and how we like to kind of get started is we like to kind of introduce everybody through the music. So,
Right.
what's kind of like the first song that you want to just kind of let everybody know your take on music through?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Grimy. I think Grimy's a good start, I think it's a good intro.
All right, so Grimy. So tell us a brief intro of Grimy when I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
So, like, what's a brief, give us a brief intro.
Yeah, so Grimy was basically I feel like it was just kind of a song about me being myself and not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks, and just kind of I feel like Grimey's more so about the fact that Dre Bummy isn't like your flashy typical rapper. Like I'm just a guy I'm just a regular guy who smokes weed in his pajamas, like, and wakes up at 2 o'clock and then makes beats and then raps and then goes over to the homie's crib, smokes some more blunts, and then eats some food. It's like I'm not like that's the thing, and I feel like it's okay to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? It's like I am who I am. I'm not even the flashiest guy, but when you hear that music, I could still get it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like I can be grimy and people still fuck with me. I don't have to have the freshest kicks. I don't have to be the freshest dude on the block. Like I don't have to like move pounds or anything like that. Like I'm just a regular dude. I just do what I do, and I'm just using I'm using my individual quirks and stuff like that to bring out my music to set it apart from everybody else. So that's kind of in long terms. That's what
Nah,
that song's kind
I definitely could relate, and that's the way to be, man. Just to be yourself and to be authentic, and I think people will
of.
relate to that.
Right.
So let's get into this song. Let's see
Yeah.
see what Dre Bummy got in store for us, man. So this one is called "Grimy" by Dre Bummy. Herm Radio.
Yeah.
That's what he is. A bum.
So grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy. Kid is so slimy. Why you even try me? So grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy. Kid is so slimy. Why you even try me? Yeah, bummy niggas, where you at? Why are they always talking crap? Thinking damn he's stinky, but it's really cause I'm running laps. Stunning niggas on the track, coming around the corner. Niggas better grab the strap, hit up door cause I'm on the map. Gotta get the cheese, not really fucking with the rats. Niggas better cook cause I'm about to hit them with a trap and a snap. What is that? Easy shit. Now just take a nap. What is that? Yeah. So grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy. Kid is so slimy. Why you even try me? So grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy. Kid is so slimy. Why you even try me? So grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy, so grimy. Kid is so slimy. Why you even try me? I don't got the time, G. Wanna talk behind me? Damn, come and find me. Yeah, I'll kick you in your hiney. Yeah, you want this and that. Why these niggas whiny? If you want shit, then you gotta fucking try. BC, look at me. Yeah, I'm itching like some fleas. Gotta get a bite with a little bit of grease. Fuck the money, fuck the fees. Phone beast like a motherfucking crease. Dirty nigga, but I'm the bee's knees to the ladies. While the boyfriends try to raid me. You can never slay me. Gotta bring the heat like fuck you. Paid me, the Grammyness made me. You can never hate me. I'ma be great, it is just my fate, see. But you know I only gotta be what I gotta be. Nigga, it's straight bum, eh.
Dre Bummy, man. Dre Bummy, I like it, bro. I enjoyed that track, man. You muted. You muted. You on mute, bro. You on mute.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
thanks, Toby.
Nah, I enjoyed that. So man, like ethereal beats and sounds, atmospheres, like kind of like soft clouds of melodies mixed with that trap drums, and
Right, right.
that like you know what I mean, kind of lavish rhymes, or like you know what I mean, like indulging yourself in just like fun, you know what I mean, and sound on the beat. So you know what I mean.
Right.
So like, what is that, man? What is your musical process, man,
So,
to
like,
create grimy?
I remember, like, when I first made that beat, like, because the mixtape before that, I was really, like, trying to get into my music production software, Ableton, and I was trying to, like, really experiment and try and figure out beats, and then I really got into, like, Pierre Bourne, like, Playboy Cardi,
Yeah,
Gunna, Young Nudie, all those types of dudes. So I was like, I want something smooth and like synth like, something kind of like, because I was already like really into like really spacey electronic music anyways, and like I was kind of like, you know what, fuck it, like this is kind of in that mixture anyway, so like I might as well just kind of experiment. I came out with So Grimy. I felt like I figured out like an equation or something. Like I kind of like, and ever since then it was kind of like just me expanding off that. But like that spaciness, like kind of wavy sound, like that's exactly like I wanted to feel like I was in like you're cooked when you're listening to it, kind of, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's kind of the formula of the basis of kind of the sound that you like to roll with.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
like a wavy. Yeah,
yeah, exactly,
I
exactly.
got you.
But also depends on because I make so many beats. So sometimes it's like if I catch a vibe to one beat, cool. But it depends on like the vibe and energy. Because sometimes I'll have a beat sitting there for a while, and then like like I'll get like pissed off or some shit. Like something will happen in my life. I'm like, all right, man. Like let's get to the phone, to the notepad, man. We're about to spit some bars right now.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, we've
yeah,
been talking about that, the importance of expression,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
getting that stuff off your chest. But so you're a rapper and a producer, man, and I want to talk about your process later on. But I want to ask you first, like, who is Dre Bummy? What is it? What does your name mean? How long you been doing music, and who is Dre Bummy?
Okay. Um, Dre Bummy kind of came about like 2015, maybe, because I've been rapping since I was 18, and I remember when I graduated college, my parents and my grandmother got me a laptop. I had GarageBand on it, Mac, so, lucky me. And, I started experimenting, like, making beats and loops and stuff like that. And then me and my friends, like, in high school, we were just fucking around, like, making, like, raps on it, and it sounded like old, like, 70s, like, ha, 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 like, really corny shit, So I remember like after that, like I was like, all right, like I'm kind of all right at this. Like I was kind of like I was corny, but I'm a big hip hop fan, so I was like, why don't I like take this as like a hobby? I was like, my friends can like buy a guitar and practice that shit for like 5 years and be good at it. Why don't I see this as something that I could do similarly? Like where
Mm,
will I be in 5 years? And so then I started like rapping on the low because I was afraid to like rap in front of people because I'm not like the most suave guy, you know what I'm saying? Like people wouldn't see me and be like, yo, this kid's a rapper or something. So I was kind of like, yo, let me keep this on the low just so I can kind of practice, learn how to freestyle, learn how to write music so when I do put music out, it's something presentable. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Ideally, like I feel like if I could have done it differently, I would have just put it out and just recorded music so I can get the feel of that was like, but I'm glad I did that because the reason I did that is because usually when people start to learn things and they get to a learning curve, they get discouraged and they prevent themselves from getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like I know who I am inside, so I was like, I'm not gonna let someone discourage me and ruin this for me. I love hip hop, I love rap, I'm a humongous fan, so I just practiced and like kept trying to like learn how to like arrange music because I was working with GarageBand, I only had loops. So like that taught me how to like song structure and and I remember watching a bunch of like docs videos like how do I rap? Like I remember Ice T put up that video like what was it like the art of rap
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it just had all these amazing lyricists breaking down simply how they rap. Like Rakim was like I go from dot to dot to dot and focus line to line. It's like you can just break it down into whatever works for you. Like how does your brain work? How do you like structure shit? Like how can you formulate text to just look like you can read it properly and like it makes sense. And then like I'm just thinking about everything I learned in school, like poetry in general. I'm learning about rhymes, like what are inner rhymes, what are you know what I'm saying? Like there's a
It's a
like you
whole
can have a
science.
rhyme. There, yeah, 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 exactly. Just learning about like what's a bar? When people say I'm spitting bars, what's a bar like? You know what I'm saying? It's like those are the types of things I was just trying to figure out and learn how I can like apply it to my voice sonically in terms of so I could like flow on the beat correctly and stuff like that. I knew that like most kids who are rapping like they started when they're like in middle school or like 5 or something like that. But I knew that because I started later, like I'm not gonna be the most lyrical, super lyrical dude. So it's like I gotta work with what I got. Like if I'm gonna be a simplistic lyrical rapper, at least, right? Like I gotta at least like sound good doing it. So that was kind of like my mentality going in, and I kept practicing and practicing, and then I remember like I was listening to Lord Finesse's song Game Plan, And I remember he says, he was like, yo, I can get honeys even though I'm bummy or something like that.
Oh.
And then I thought, I was like, something like that. I was like, yo, that's fresh. I was like, just because that's how I felt at the time, because I was like, I just got a relationship or something like that.
I don't know, they be getting the most though.
Yeah, exactly. What was that?
The bummy dudes, you know what I mean? People is like, yo, I took a shower 5 days, would be like.
Yeah, exactly, right? And I remember I just got out of like a relationship at a time where I felt like she thought I was like a lame or something like that. Like I was just smoking all the time, not trying to do anything, which I didn't feel that way. But so like I felt like, you know what? So what? Fuck it. Like if you think that way about me, like I don't really care. Like
yeah, you can't live for others, no matter how close they are to you.
What was that?
You can't live for others, no matter how close they are to
Exactly.
you.
Now, people always have the perception of where you're at, where your development is, and stuff like that. But it's like, in reality, they should be focusing on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what being Dre Bummy's about. Is like, okay, Dre Bummy's the name, but when you see the work I put in, you know that's like far from what I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the point of where that's at. Yeah.
I like that, man. I like that. That's definitely dope, bro. That's definitely a dope, and it means something. It means something to you, and it means something to anybody I think that hears that story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, it's just like I think people should feel comfortable with owning what makes them different from everybody else. Everybody has insecurities. Everybody has things we worry about, whether it could be personality trait, actions, whatever. But it's like use that to your advantage. There's no one else like you.
Yep. Your weakness becomes like a superpower. If you use it,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Your weakness becomes your strength. Exactly. Kind of like, what is it? What's that movie with, you know what I mean? Samuel Jackson, Bruce Willis.
Oh, Glass?
Not Glass. Yeah, Glass. Was that the first one? The first one.
No. Oh.
Unbreakable, was it?
Unbreakable, yeah. With Bruce Willis. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, your weakness becomes your strength.
Exactly.
Yo, at that, man, let's get into some more music. What do you wanna play for us next?
Yo, let's try Bummy Flex. Let's go Bummy Flex right now.
So this is off of this project that you released in 2019 called Just Bummy?
Yep.
Okay, word. So let's talk more about that when we come back. What'd you say?
Oh, I said okay, yeah.
All right, word. Give me a quick intro to Bummy Flex, please.
Okay, so hey, how you doing? So Bummy Flex is basically just about, you know what I'm saying? It goes into a little bit through the same message. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a fun song. You know? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm alright. Yo, what's up? What's up? But you know, it's just kind of a fun song. Goes into a little bit about me and honestly, to be honest, let's just play the songs. I kind of don't remember, but I'll give you a better answer once we listen to it.
We're gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna reminisce. All right, cool.
Okay.
So this is called Bummy Flex by Dre Bummy. Herm Radio. Let's
go.
Yeah. Boy, you might just catch. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bad boy, ain't upgrade from a sad boy. You might just catch a fade, cause I'm stunting like my dad, boy. Fingerless gloves with the cane, though. Nice watch and my chain, though. And up top notch in my lane, bro. Needing my diamonds flooded with the rain, though. Burning the city down with all my outs just like I'm bang, ho. Trying to feel the music, so I plugged it in my veins. And I'm trying to reign the game like a damn eternal flame. We ain't the same, nigga. Lame stuck on the hamster wheel. Use the brain, nigga. Lost it all, cause I be popping pills. What a shame, nigga. Dropping off for you copping love. Ain't the deal with me. Push a shove, gonna top them all. So come mess with me. I got a bummy flex. Don't write me dummy checks. I gotta get my money, cause I know I'm coming next. I got a bummy flex. 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 Yeah, I got a bummy flex. Don't write me funny checks. I gotta get my money.
money, cause you know I'm coming next. I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags. Yeah, can mess with me just because I'm bummy, don't think less of me. Only cause I'm nothing like these niggas that you bumping out. Say they got the cream, but they paying fees. Say they got the honey, but they just the bees. With a couple G's in they pocket pop. Now they lying about the money, y'all up in they wallet. Only money I really want is when I'm really popping. When I get that cash flow, never really stopping till I'm flopping. But I'll never die, my art is still alive. And even when I'm gone, I'll reach the dark side. I can look back and say, damn, Dre, at least you tried. Go get the prize. Just for living wise, for trying to be the guy. Yeah, got a bummy flex, don't write me dummy checks. I gotta get my money, cause I know I'm coming next. I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags. Yeah, got a bummy flex, don't write me funny checks. I gotta get my money, cause you know I'm coming next. I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags, I got a bummy flags.
Action.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, so is there a bummy flex dance?
No, there's no bummy flex.
You need a bummy flex dance, but I got a bummy flex. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta need a bummy flex dance, man. That's gonna take that song to the next level. So yo, that song was very interesting, man. I like that song, bro, because it started with one vibe and then you went like a whole nother direction in it, and it's very experimental. Like what you're doing is experimental. Like there's definitely some stuff that's familiar with like some of the modern mainstream music, but then there's a lot of stuff that's kind of like goes off into your own take on music, man. So instead of breaking down that song though, I want to ask you about that project, man, Just Bummy. So there seems to be like a collective like vibe that you're creating on this Just Bummy project. So tell us about that project and what that project means.
So, Just Bummy, you know, my first project, like my first legitimate project I feel that I made was Self-Talk, like I mentioned before. Check it out, because you can definitely hear, like, in the first project, like, it was me. Self-Talk was basically just, like, all right, like, it was motivation. It was like, okay, Andre, like, you don't believe yourself to be the God. Like, how can I like make myself believe I'm the God? And it was kind of like me talking to myself, like psyching myself in to like accepting myself as a rapper, kind of thing. Like, this is what you're doing now. There's no going back. Like, you are Dre Bummy. You know what I'm saying? Andre is, you know, it's like Clark Kent to Superman, you know? But like Dre Bummy's a side of me that it is me. And it's a part of me that, like, I feel like I don't get to show people a lot. So, Just Bummy is just kind of like, all right, this is me now. This is, like, I accept the fact that I'm Dre Bummy. I'm a rapper now. Like, there's no need to talk to myself into it. You know, this is what it is. I'm Just Bummy. Here it is. You can either like it or you don't, you know, so. Mm-hmm. So it kind of just goes into what's going on in my life and just, like, how I view things. Like Bummy Flex goes into, like, you know, like, what is it? So, like, I'm like my pops with the Kango, nice watch and the Kango, something with the chain. Like, my dad really dresses like that. Yeah. You know, like, that's, you know, because, yeah, definitely, you know, both my parents are. Definitely my dad, just, you know, because, you know, he introduced hip-hop to me, so. Okay. I probably wouldn't be doing that if you never did that. You know, I've always loved, especially old school hip hop and rap. You know, I've always been a humongous fan.
I want to ask you about something that you touched on a second ago, to go back a little bit. So you said that, like, you're owning this name, you're owning your name as a rapper, and you're choosing this path. Not saying that you locked down to nothing, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
But you're choosing to own, like, this is what I do, and it's a passion, and it's valuable to me, and it's valuable to others, right? But I want to ask you, so, like, you talking about you own that. A lot of people nowadays, they go into rap, they're like, yo, I do this is my life. They get tattoos, different stuff all over the face to kind of, like, be like, yo, I'm all into this, right? What is the importance? what's the importance? You know what I mean? So you didn't necessarily choose that route, like tattoos on the face, but like, what's the importance of like being like claiming it or like committing yourself to that? Because a lot of people look down on people that's like, yo, you're hip hop, you're rap. That means that you can't do this or you can't do this or you can't do that. But like, why is it important for an artist to like be like, yo, this is what I do, and I'm taking this step to like not look back and move forward?
Exactly. Like I agree. Like it's hard because there's real life. You know, there's the music shit that you love to do, and then you gotta get up in the morning for a 9 to 5 or like do your regular ass day, and you have to look at your people in the face, like yo, and then after it's dropping like a track or some shit that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and people always have their judgments of you as a rapper, but my mentality, and this is exactly why I didn't show people, because people, especially with rap and hip hop, people are automatically gonna overly judge it when they first hear it because the rap industry is oversaturated as shit. Right? So there's so many artists out on the internet, whether they're in your town, they're down the block, they're in like Cambodia or some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's someone making rap and literally like 80% of it's trash probably. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like I know it sounds negative. I'm not trying to sound like my stuff's better than everybody else.
You know what I tell a lot of people though? Because like you know what I tell a lot of people? Because art is subjective. You know what I mean? Somebody thinks Basquiat's trash. Somebody thinks, you know, Mozart's trash, but it's like, it's about like, what are you doing it for? A lot of people, like I say 80% or more than 80% is doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it for ego, or they're doing it to look some kind of way, and that's why it sucks.
Exactly, you can hear it. Exactly, you can hear it. Yeah. That's the perfect way to put it. You can hear it in the music because it's like, okay, is this for the clout? Is this for the this and that? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think it's just like, if you're gonna be about it, just own it, because no matter what, people are always going to have their perceptions of what a rap artist is supposed to be. And it's like, if you believe in your art, you think like, then you have nothing to worry about, because there's going to be someone who connects with it. Like when I make this shit, I make it, I'm like, I fuck with this. I know that if I fuck with this, it's going to be someone else who fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
That's just kind of like, if it doesn't like connect with one person, maybe there's 5 others out there it does. And if not, like, I do this because I love it, you know? So it's kind of like, it's like, are you doing this because like you just, you know what I'm saying? Like I want people to hear it. I take criticism because, you know, I went to Brown College as an art student. We get critiqued all the time.
Yeah.
That's
a good thing in the long run.
That's a good thing because it shows you like whether you trust in the critique or not, you can keep in mind, and that you'll always improve from hearing other people's perspectives.
Yeah.
And criticisms. You know, whether they're harsh or not, there's some truth in it.
Yeah, even if it's coming from a bad place, there'll still be truth in it.
Maybe. Yeah. You know, it's all about delivery.
Exactly.
You know, it just depends. Yeah, exactly. So.
No doubt, man. Yo, let's get into another track. What we got up next?
Let's do Mess of a Mind.
Okay, so this is still off Just Bummy.
Actually, no. Yeah.
Mess of a Mind. All right, so Mess of a Mind. Dre Bummy. Let's get right into it. Herm Radio.
Let's do it.
But a mess of a mind. It's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind. It's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind. Yeah. What a mess of a mind. It's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind. It's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. Yeah, gotta clean up. Shit is messy all around. Gotta get some fucking green, but I'm never selling brown. There's enough up in my town. Gotta feed up all the fiends, but I get it. Shit is tough. We know the world is really mean. Every day there's something new I've seen. While we try to make a living on the scene, but capitalism isn't giving. And I'm sitting here, think about what I'm missing. Yeah, 007 7 with my mission. Alley cats will always say it's when they see the brain vision. So I'm ready for what the world is dishing now. Fuck the cooking, listen to what I'm all about. Nigga, fuck the cloud, tryna eat so much that I get the gout. Gotta keep pushing on, even though my wallet got a drought. When the poison starts seeping in, I think they call it doubt. Wish I was one of them, but when another round. At least I'm not a slouch, cause I'm stressing every way. Feel like Oscar Grouch, got up one up on the couch just to smoke the stress away. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. Yeah, I stay wild and I'm acting like a child. Everyone mad, but don't get why the thoughts are piling. The kid ran out of gas about a mile in, but he fit a smiling. Even with no AAA to dial in, but he got a bottle of gin, drinking again with his friends. Another weekend lost again. Either shit, a lot to the den. Lot with the beats, a lot with the pen. Gotta smoke L's when I'm trying to win. Life is hell, we breathing in. Like what condo where we living in? What an evil win. Shit is our fault, we fell right in. Thinking the crowd so loud, I think we need some aspirin. You aching heads keep masking it. You need some help, I'm asking. Kid, the world is dark, don't bask in it. Just ask yourself who's casting it. Profit from my brain, damn, that's nasty shit. Can't even want to school now, cause they blasting kids. At least you niggas still lasting in. The shit move fast, and I'm passing out. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. A nigga clocked out, but at least I'm still trying. What a mess of a mind, it's messy all the time. What a mess of a mind.
Real dope vibes, man. Real dope vibes, bro. Definitely enjoy this
Thank
music,
you.
man. Definitely enjoy this music, man. Definitely putting this on my playlist. I'm gonna drive to this, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Let's
You know what I
go.
mean?
Let's,
Kind of puts you in like a nice mind state to just like get stuff done or like just like zone out, you know what I mean? Like meditation. But yo,
yeah.
so tell me about that track, man. What say you about that track?
So, Massive Mind is kind of like, I feel like when I made that song, I was kind of in a weird spot. Like, I just was not like, it wasn't a great one. You know what I'm saying? It was like what? It was just like one bad day. It was like I don't even remember it. It was just like one bad day, and I was like in my car. I was like, all right, like let's just write some bars right now. Like, let's go. And so that's when that song came about, and I already had made the beat, and it just kind of connected with how I was feeling at the time. So Mess of a Mind is just kind of how I feel sometimes, especially like it get like a lot of my songs, like just because like I make them so late at night, and like at that time I wasn't like having the most healthiest diet. I still ain't, but like I wasn't even getting the healthiest sleep too. So that's just kind of like the things that we're going through. My head is just like the dark side of the world, things that go on my head in terms of relationships, myself, you know. So
Yeah. Do you find that a song like that kind of helps you kind of work or process through that in actual life by writing a song
exactly,
like that? Word.
yeah. A lot of me doing this rapping shit, half of it really helps my mental health. It's like therapy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's writing a diary that everyone else gets to hear. It's like I have to spit them in rhymes and proses and codes, and it's up to you to figure out or relate to. But you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what every artist does. Kind of is like put their experiences in there. But yeah,
For
Mess of
sure.
a Mind, like what like they talk about like capitalism, how capitalism isn't like feeding or something like that, and I feel like that shows like there's no better time to show that than now, and how you know our capitalism system has kind of failed us,
Yeah.
and
So you feel?
our,
What do you feel? You feel the system has failed us?
yeah, I think that if this system would work, it would work in all situations, especially pandemics, but obviously it hasn't, and so many people have lost their jobs. And yeah, it's great we're all getting unemployment, but we're all like our country's getting even like deeper and deeper in debt than we already were, which is far in debt. But
Where you
whatever,
think this is
whatever.
going?
Huh? Where I think it's going?
Yeah.
I think I think there'll be a lot of good to come out of this eventually. I think there'll be a lot of small business
Like what?
owners that will get the opportunity to but I think there'll be a lot of like inflation, prices will probably go up. I think people wear masks as a fashion statement for the rest of the decade.
Yeah, right.
And I just think that people are going to be paranoid always, of in terms of like,
Human connection is gonna be kind of different now, huh?
yeah, connection with people is going to be different. We're going to be more self-conscious with coughing and like I was watching like an old TV show or something like that, and someone coughed in someone's face, and I like cringed. I was like, oh, I was like, yo, what the? And I was like,
Get
yo, this
arrested for
movie.
that now.
Yeah, it was like a movie like from 10 years ago, and it like shocked me. I was like, yo, this is like murder. You just stabbed. It was almost like I just watched a live stabbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that just a cough in someone's face like
Let
that.
alone
where
spitting on somebody. Spitting on somebody
twice
is like a mortal sin now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wouldn't even have thought twice about it before.
Yeah.
But now it's like someone like coughs in your face, like they might get accused of attempted murder. You might get away with that. You know
It
what I'm saying?
happened.
So
Different times,
yeah,
man. It's different times. Yeah,
different times.
I wanna move along. I wanna ask you about something that we brought up earlier that I said I was gonna ask you about, man. So you're a
Okay.
rapper and a producer, man. So
Yeah.
a lot of people that's been on here, and a lot of people in general, like you either rap or you produce. You know what I mean? That's kind of your
Right.
niche, right? As a rapper, a lot of people not thinking about I want to make beats. A lot of beat makers not thinking about rapping, but you choose to do both. So people I can think of that do that in the industry, man. Kanye West, Big
Yeah.
Crit, you know what I mean? Pimp C, you know what I mean? DJ Paul, although his raps are like, you know what I mean? Questionable, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Keep it moving. We love DJ Paul. Yo, but like, so what? A rapper and a producer, man. Why you do both? Like, what did you start doing first, and why did you choose to do both?
So definitely like, rapping's always been around. Like I feel like if you're a rap fan, like when you're a kid, you tried to write a rap. Like everyone like has tried to write a rap, especially if like you had some homies like, yo man, I can rap, and oh yeah, sure, you try to write something up real quick. But like I've always just did it for fun with the friends and stuff like that, and like when I started rap, I was like, okay, I only have GarageBand. Like I don't have beats. Like I'm not gonna like buy beats off YouTube and get sued or some shit. Like I said, let me see. Like I downloaded like the full GarageBand, and my first mixtape is called Same Old Shit. It's on my SoundCloud. You can check it out. That whole thing is produced solely on GarageBand,
Okay.
and the reason why is because I didn't have anything else. Like I remember like my friends they hooked me up with Ableton on my computer. I didn't know how to use it at the
Yeah,
time.
it's kind of next level.
So, yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just do what I can do with what I have. So I would take like different songs, like add drums and like add whatever I can, and just made it, and I made it work. And so that was a good way for me to learn how to have song structure and learn how to rap and just kind of like whether it be bridges, like intro, whatever it is, how to mix it, make what I had sound good. Because what I used to do is I used to take my old Apple Dre Beats headphones with the mic on it, but like it was broken. It used to be hanging by like a wire. I used to go in my mom's like towel closet and I wrapped the whole like thing in there.
In the headphones.
Yeah, off my headphones. I
Yeah,
wrapped the
yeah.
whole. Didn't have a mic or anything. So eventually I moved in with my homie Rob, and he had this dope like sound equipment, recording equipment, and he would record on there all the time. So I was like, you know what, like let me try and record some stuff, because I just got like figured out like Ableton.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I'm like actually figuring out how to make music. Like GarageBand, you can make rap off GarageBand. You can
No,
do
you
it.
can, man. People
You
make
can make
music.
albums
They
off
make
of
money
it.
off of GarageBand. People
Yeah,
have made
exactly.
like legitimate albums off of GarageBand because it's all
Exactly.
it's not too much different.
Sometimes you just gotta work with what you have. But luckily, I like a homie got that like for me on my laptop, and so I would like mess around with it every day. I became obsessed with it. It was like a video game. Like every day, I would be in class just thinking about a beat I was working on. Like, yo, I got to get back to class. It got to a point where I was like, fuck, I'm just bringing my laptop. I was making beats like before class. I was making beats. I used to work at the newspaper. I'd make beats in the newspaper office. I'd make beats in my car where I'd wait for everything. I remember I'd be like I remember when I was dating at the time, she was like, oh, like we got to get to a wedding, Andre, we're late. I'm like stop making beats. I'm like, I can't, it's like I can't stop doing it. It's just like, because it's like I feel like it's one of the first things that I feel came easy to me. Like, I don't know, maybe I have a good ear or whatnot, but it just like never seemed hard. I was always interested in learning more, and like, like what do they say? You put in 10,000 hours,
Yep.
you're gonna master it. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm definitely close to that at some point. Like I feel like I'm like through, yeah, so. It's mostly I became a beat maker out of necessity because I realized that there was going to be no one else to do it for me. And I wanted to make the music that I wanted to hear. And I knew that I was going to be the only person to be in control of that. It's like, if you have no one to do something for you, do it yourself, Like, that's just life,
I can agree with that, man, because I was, I rapped since I was 8. But I was on beats. Like at 17 and on, I was like, yo, beats, that's my thing. But I couldn't get people to rap on my beats. I couldn't get nobody to rap on my beats. So I was like, yo, I'm going back to rapping. It's just something I did as a kid, but I'm just gonna go back to it. And then it's like I got a lot of love now as a rapper, you know what I mean? And people know me more for that than even beats. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's just like it's all about like just sticking to what you love and just like just like what I'm saying? And like that's just kind of why I do it now.
Oh, yo, my girl challenged me because I was like on the beats and I was on the beats hard. And I was like, yo, I'm making beats. I want to make beats. And she's like, yo, I feel like you could do more, man. Like, why don't you think about doing more than, like, I know you're nice at the beats, but why don't you do more? And I was like, what? Like, beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, beats though. It's like, but nah, I could do. And I was like, I thought about it. I started thinking about it, and it expanded my thing. I took that as a challenge. I expanded my thing.
Exactly. That's useful, like to have the knowledge especially for a rapper to have the understanding of making music and beats, like counting music, counting beats, learning tempo, like that's all super useful for any rapper. I think any rapper should at least know the minimal about what goes into making a rap beat. Like just watching people on YouTube like make it, like if you have to, like I feel like it's important. I feel like it'll elevate your music, like anybody who's listening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll definitely like just a little bit, just a little dab, a little spice of knowledge. Might help.
Yeah, it might go a long way.
Yeah.
A long way. Just expanding yourself to a musical genre. Like say you only into hip hop, like listen to some jazz, study it, study the improvisational aspects.
Exactly, bro. Listen, that's the thing. Like you ask about like these, like how's my music sounds kind of experimental. Because like I listen to like it's not even just rap. Like I listen to so much different types of music. Just because like I feel like all my friends are from so many different walks of life, and they all like love so many different types of music that I've never even heard of. And they introduce it to me, and it's like, I don't know, man, and I just try to like intake it. It's like a sponge, It's always an influence,
Yeah, and that's a good way to be, man. That's what Bruce Lee says. It's like, what I mean? People say like, oh, nah, like people think you hard and you tough if you like, I want it this way and this is the way it's gotta be. But nah, man, the most like a warrior, a true like somebody that's really gonna get what they want in life and that's gonna achieve what they set their mind to, is somebody who can adapt and mold and learn. You know what I mean? And have strength and be able to apply strength, but be able to move around and like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The card for strength, the tarot card for strength is a strength of power. Is like a dude. It's just some regular dude holding a lion. You know what I mean? It's the relationship between the two things. You need the humility. The dude by himself is not like no crazy powerful thing. The lion is the crazy, unadulterated power, but that mixed with the humility and like the dedication to something, like, you know what I mean, and the control, that's what creates strength. I went off. I went left.
Damn. That's deep, bro. That's deep. No, but I agree, man. Knowledge is power. It really is. Like the more you know, the more you have as a utility. I really truly believe that. So yeah,
That's a limited. There's nothing. There's no better statement than that. Knowledge is power. That's such a true statement. Like
it
you
is.
can
It's
have
something.
money. You can
Right.
have money in the bank. That's cool. But knowledge, man, like that's un. Nobody can take that from you.
It's untouchable. It's untouchable.
Yo, let's get into some more music. What's the next track you want to hear, man? Vibing with
Um,
music.
let's see. Let's try Funky Town. Let's have some fun.
Funky sound.
Let's do Funky Town. That's a cool one. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah,
Are you
yeah.
sure?
Funky.
Now we gotta do. Now that we gotta do Funky Town. All
Yeah,
right.
okay. We'll get Funky Town. I'll get the next one in. I'll get the next one next time. We got the next one.
All right. So let's get into it. So Dre Bummy, Funky Town, Herm Radio.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, you got the fucking yeah. 3-6 Mafia.
Every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town. Every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town. It's loud, yeah, up in funky town. Blowing the eighth again. Growing up with my friends, got no time to spend on the grind, man, trying to make some ends, nigga, fuck the ways and wins, listen now, guess it all depends, fail, then you cry, nigga, go grab the pens, wanna go act like you the shit, fall, then you get up, homie, with the grit, you a beast, like the kid is split, calm down, brother, take a hit, you know you ain't not getting blessed, beat is like some drugs, and I gotta be quick and get my fix, every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town, every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, it's loud, yeah, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, it's loud, yeah, up in funky town, nigga, yeah, I smoke that skunky loud, sorry mama, I'm a junkie now, up in funky town, ain't I lucky now, who you bumping now, yeah, you bumping me, while you smoke some tree, it's a wildfire, feel that heat, yeah, ain't it sweet, like a tree, making you want to geek, isn't it what you seek, in your mind's eye, I know you want this beat, making you want to geek, for a couple weeks, don't sleep, I'll take you on a ride, I'm outside, nigga, what, nigga, beat, every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town, every night and day, yeah, I chillin' funky town, so come down and get loud, yeah, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, it's loud, yeah, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, up in funky town, it's loud, yeah, up in funky town, nigga.
Yeah.
You killed me with that sample because I didn't know. I didn't want to say nothing when you said Funky Town, but I was like, yo, I know that. That reminds me of that 3-6 Mafia song.
Yo!
So, but I was like, I don't want to take away from this song because I was like, it has nothing. It probably has nothing to do with it.
You were so wrong. Let's go.
Nah, that's one of my favorite 3-6 Mafia songs. Come on, man. I love that song, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was 666. That was off the 666 Mafia project, right?
Yep. I found like this dope sound pack of like old like Memphis like samples and sounds like that old like grimy like southern rap shit. So I was like, yo, I was like, yo, funk. I was like, yo, this shit's. I was like, yo, I just and at first I was gonna name it Skunky Town, but I was like, that's corny as hell. But I was, let's keep it Funky Town. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like it's just kind of like a out of the first half of the song is like, yo, like I'm smoking weed to deal with the stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And then the second half is like, you know, sorry, mom. Like, I know you don't want me to smoke this much, bud, but you know, here it is. You know, sorry. Sorry to all my family members who see this.
Man, it's 2020, man.
No, it's 2020, man. You know, it's 2020, let's get it. So yeah, that was just kind of a fun song. That was just a fun song. I always
It kind of
laugh.
sounded like a continuation too. Like it kind of sounded like a remix or something like that.
Yeah. I wanted to have that because it gave me that sound. That kind of like I'm really like I like that sound. I like that.
Were you into 3-6 at all coming up?
Not growing up. I thought more later in life. More later in life, I got into that sound mostly. Like growing up, I was mostly into like Tribe Called Quest and like De La Soul.
All right, hold up, because I don't think I asked you. I've been asking everybody this, and so I want to stop you and not get the official answer. So like, what's
Okay.
like, you know what I mean? What's like maybe five or so of your top hip hop influences? It doesn't have to be artists, but just stuff that influenced you to be who you are as an
Okay.
artist.
All
Like
right.
five or
So
so.
I'll say that's as an artist, I'll definitely have to give it to Kid Cudi, right? MF Doom, Kanye, and then was that four?
These are three rapper producers so far. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
And then damn, who else? Like there's like one person I'm missing. Like it's always like Tyler the Creator, Joey Badass, Earl Sweatshirt. There's those guys. Just because like when I was like in high school at the time, they were like my age doing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh damn, like if they can do that, like what's stopping me from doing it? These guys are just like me. They weren't like your basic rappers. These kids were like skaters out in the street, like doing dumb shit, like why can't like I can be a rapper or something like that? Um so that's four. And then I'll say the fifth, I'm gonna have to go with like I'll go with Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi.
No, not Playboy Cardi. I'm gonna go with Pierre Bourne, but
Pierre
for
Bourne.
different reasons. I think
That's another
production, right?
rapper producer, correct?
Yeah, honestly, I could like add like Lord Finesse in there as number six, maybe. I
Okay.
put Lord Finesse at number five. That dude's mega influential to me, actually. So I'm
Lil
gonna put that
Finesse,
in.
one of the others, man. I love Lil
Uh,
Finesse, bro. He's one person that I wasn't really up on until I was older, to be honest with you.
yeah, yeah.
Like I always heard the name, but I didn't really sit down and listen to the tracks because I was like a little bit before my time. But yo, I want to ask you this, man. Like, so I asked you your influences, and you spoke on I think all five. I don't know about Lord Finesse. Yeah, he produces too. All of them
Yeah,
is
he produced
producers
like
and rappers.
most of Digging in the Crates beats were him because he started that. He
Yeah, he's the
started
mind
DIT.
behind a lot of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yo, so let me ask you, man. So, what is it about a rapper and a producer? Somebody that's a rapper slash producer. Like, is it something about y'all? Me too. I'm a rapper slash producer. Let me not count myself out, but is there something about
Right.
rappers slash producers that like you know what I'm saying, have a different take or a different perspective on music? Do you think? Do you think it's just no different, and it just happens to be that they make beats too, or what is it about rapper producers that
I
makes it kind
think
of different?
rapping producers, you can mold it. You can mold the song like you're like a airbender or something. I feel like it's just like exactly what lines and how to like rap a beat to just like amplify the song better. Like if I gave a beat to a rapper, he's just working with the beat that I gave him. If it gets engineered, if I made it for him there, that I can mess with him. But if I send a beat to him an email, he's stuck with how it is unless he has suggestions. But like me, I'm like I already have the whole concept there. I
Mm.
have the song there. I can be like, oh, let me run it back. I can like change the whole song around based off just me. That's beneficial. But then also like I think it works hands in hand with the lyrics and like making the beats and just like creating a project as a whole. Like you're in control of your own sound. And I think it like in the long run, like in terms of like doing masters and like all controlling your masters and all that
Yeah,
stuff, I think that's more beneficial to be the guy behind your own music
of course.
because and plus it's a double-edged sword. You can sell beats to everybody else too. If people hear your raps, they know that you produced all your beats and they think it's fire. Have some. I got extra. So
Yeah, it's a great
yeah.
way to kind of showcase your beats, huh? Like you kind of like by rapping on your own beats, kind of will.
Oh,
It's like
you know what's a big influence for me to do the rap and making beats? Basquiat. You mentioned Basquiat. He created a band called The Gray.
oh yeah,
Dope
I don't think I
album
knew
on
that.
it. And he actually like started alternative rap. The first alternative
Word?
rap was produced by Basquiat. Yeah.
Is
He
it
produced like
available?
beats and stuff like
It's
that.
like
Yeah, it's
YouTube or
on
something.
YouTube. Yeah.
Is it by the
But yo,
Gray?
yeah, The Gray. But yo, I'm on like 1%.
All right, bro. what we're gonna do is this, man. We gonna play another track. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you wanna say everything you need to say now, and then we'll leave them with
Yeah,
a track
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that type of stuff.
So, yeah, I just want to say, thank you for having me. Like, I really feel appreciative to get the time to just speak on my music and my art. And
Oh no, did we lose him? All right, man. I think we lost Dre Bummy, man. But yo, it's been a really great interview so far, man. You know, what I mean, the interview portion is over, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play one more track by Dre Bummy. Definitely check him out. As you can see right here, you got his SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Dre Bummy. He got a whole bunch of tracks. He's also a beat maker, so you can get at him if you're interested in the beats that you hear that he's rapping on. Every single one of them. He got beats just like that that's available. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play another track by him because we just lost him, and then we're gonna get out of here, man. Hope everybody's having a good time. Hope everybody's getting put onto a new artist, man. So let's go ahead. Let's play Levitate by Dre Bummy, Herm Radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, fuck that hate.
Levitate, levitate,
Yo, get out my way.
levitate, levitate,
What a shitty day.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, I'm on my way.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, fuck that hate.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, get out my way.
levitate, levitate,
What a shitty day.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, I'm on my way.
levitate, 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 levitate,
Fuck the bullshit, I'm just trying to chill. Fuck is in, I don't need no pill. I'm just trying to climb the hill, get the bread. Yeah, I'm talking bills, get the credit. I'm talking deals. Damn shit is bitches, nigga, man. Fuck how you feel. Doing what you gotta be doing just to make a meal. But I'm bad at money management. My Achilles heel, bummy ass king on the way. Nigga, watch him kneel. When it gets real, I'll be zeal. Now it's all chill. Yo, fuck that hate.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, get out my way.
levitate, levitate,
What a shitty day.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, I'm on my way.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, fuck that hate.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, get out my way.
levitate, levitate,
What a shitty day.
levitate, levitate,
Yo, I'm on my way.
levitate, 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 levitate,
When I levitate, I can feel the air. Nothing's holding me down. Yeah, gravity ain't there, but you niggas ain't aware. Doing the same old shit. Gotta kick it in gear. Rich niggas ain't gon' share. Yeah, with it with your mind, space and time. Gonna rip and tear. Fuck these niggas blind. Hit them with that solar flare. Cause my shit red like a polar bear. Stress give me white hair. Future got me scared. All I see is glare when I'm looking in the mirror. Yeah, I'm seeing that nothing's there. Like Dracula in the air. Nigga, I don't really care. Yeah. Fuck the hate.
Yeah. This has been another episode of Herm Radio. Today, our guest was Dre Bummy. Unfortunately, we lost him early, but it was real dope, man. We had great conversation, all that type of stuff, man. So, bro, it was a great episode. I'll see y'all again tomorrow, man. We got a very special episode. Got my homie on tomorrow, man. Scribe. Can't wait for that. At that, man, we out.